Yup, yup, gather round, listen close. Yeah, yeah. This ain't just rap, this is a sermon from the pavement. Street sermons. Check it, check, yeah. I speak for the corners where the echoes don't fade. Graffiti scriptures on the wall, every color displayed. Stories written in the cracks of the concrete veins. Pain baptized in puddles when it pours with rain. The preacher in the cipher, my words ignite souls. Resurrecting broken dreams, trying to make them whole. Lessons in the rhythm, education in the beat. Every rhyme another parable from life on the street. The prophets wear hoodies, not robes in the choir. The gospel is survival, their hymns are desire. I'm channeling the voices that the system dismissed. Turning struggle into verses that the world can't resist. Street sermons, the gospel in the flow. Wisdom in the rhythm that the block gon' know. Every verse sacred, every line gon' preach. Truth from the gutter, put the heavens in reach. Street sermons, the gospel in the flow. Wisdom in the rhythm that the block gon' know. Every verse sacred, every line gon' preach. Truth from the gutter, put the heavens in reach. A sermon ain't a sermon if the message ain't true. I'm just a vessel for the stories that the masses been through. Mothers praying for their sons in the late night hour, while the street lights flicker like the city got power. I'm spitting revelations, not the ones in the book, but the visions from the alleys where the system won't look. Kids learning how to hustle before they learning how to read. And the hunger in their stomachs plant the roots of the greed. But I believe in the seeds, I believe in the rain, I believe in the sun breaking out after pain. So I lace on my truth when I step to the booth. Every sermon that I drop is a testament of proof. Street sermons, the gospel in the flow. Wisdom in the rhythm that the block gon' know. Every verse sacred, every line gon' preach. Truth from the gutter, put the heavens in reach. Open your ears, let the scripture ignite. From the cipher to the mic, every word take flight. No steeple, no pews, just the beats and the drums. It's the church or the pavement where the lost ones come. From the ashes of the struggle, revelations arise. You can see it in the tears, you can hear it in cries. But the rhythm is redemption, salvation is sound. Even when the world cold, the sermon's still profound. I ain't promising crowns, I ain't selling no dreams, just delivering the truth through these 16 schemes. If you listen close enough, then you'll feel the flame. Street sermons is eternal, let the world know the name. Street sermons, the gospel in the flow. Wisdom in the rhythm that the block gon' know. Every verse sacred, every line gon' preach. Truth from the gutter, put the heavens in reach. Street sermons, the gospel in the flow. Wisdom in the rhythm that the block gon' know. Every verse sacred, every line gon' preach. Truth from the gutter, put the heavens in reach. Yeah, street sermons, for the ones unheard, for the voices the dark. The beat is the pulpit, the block is the church, and the message lives forever. Yo, ass on the page, words fade, but the truth don't choke. Every line that I spoke, written in smoke. Check it. I etch rhymes in the clouds, heavy with intent. Every puff is a scripture, messages I sent. Graffiti on the wind, letters drifting in the air. Only real ones decode what was written there. Cigarette burns mark the margins of my mind. Ink bleeds deep, scars etched in the grind. Old vinyl crackle, the beat steady knocks. I light another thought, watch the memories talk. Whispers of the past blow circles in the room. Shadows dance slow like a cipher in the gloom. Truth curls up with no filter in the throat. History's invisible, written in smoke. Written in smoke, these tales never choke. Every line floats, every word that I spoke fades in the sky, but the essence don't go. Stories of the struggle live forever in the flow. Written in smoke, can't erase what I wrote. Clouds hold codes, only time can decode. Lost in the haze, but the truth still spoke. Eternal like the breath, written in smoke. Ashtray confessions, confetti on my sins. Crumpled cigarette ends mark where it begins. I spit bars heavy like the weight of old chains, but I'm free in the rhythm, released through the pain. From the tenement steps to the alleyway cipher, we spoke raw gospel, no pen, just fire. Echoes in the mist, street lights flicker dim. Each exhale a prayer for the places I've been. Can't hold smoke, but it lingers in the soul. Like forgotten stories that refuse to grow cold. These verses travel higher than the tallest note. Invisible scripture, written smoke. Written in smoke, these tales never choke. Every line floats, every word that I spoke Fades in the sky, but the essence don't go. Stories of the struggle live forever in the flow. Written in smoke, can't erase what I wrote. Clouds hold codes, only time can decode. Lost in the haze, but the truth still spoke. Eternal like the breath, written in smoke. Pages burn slow, never spell the past. I see visions in the haze that were never meant to last. Silhouettes of my brothers who ain't here to see. They names drift eternal in the cipher with me. Every car for the city, every siren that wails is a verse half written in invisible trails. You can lock down the block, try to silence the notes, but the words ride the air written in smoke. Legacy don't die, it just shifts in the breeze. Every poet leaves echoes when they speak with ease. Catch a fragment of my rhyme, hold it deep in your throat. It disappears to the eye, but it's written in smoke. Written in smoke, these tales never choke. Every line floats, every word that I spoke. Fades in the sky, but the essence don't go. Stories of the struggle live forever in the flow. Written in smoke, can't erase what I wrote. Clouds hold cold, clouds hold codes, only time can decode. Lost in the haze, but the truth still spoke. Eternal like the breath, written in smoke. Written in smoke, these tales never choke. Every line floats, every word that I spoke. Fades in the sky, but the essence don't go. Stories of the struggle live forever in the flow. Written in smoke, can't erase what I wrote. Clouds hold codes, only time can decode. Lost in the haze, but the truth still spoke. Eternal like the breath, written in smoke, written in smoke. The turn days face. Yeah. It's a poetry written on the pavement. Verses carved in stone, thoughts laid bare. Concrete poetics. Listen. I paint murals with syllables, brick by brick. Every line laid heavy like the city's heartbeat thick. Graffiti scriptures dripping off abandoned walls. Echoes of the corner ciphers when the nighttime calls. Street lights flicker, metronome from my pen. Stories of the lost youth I resurrect again. From stairwells to basements, the rhythm still survives. Concrete remembers every dream that died on the cracked sidewalk where the roots push through. Resilience in the rhyme, truth in the groove. Every verse a testimony etched to cement. A monument of struggle, a pain of intent. Concrete poetics, words etched in stone. Voices of the block so they never die alone. Every rhyme's a pillar, every beat's a brick. Building legacies eternal while the clock can't tick. Concrete poetics, the cipher don't fade. Stories of the struggle and the lines we've made. Rhythm in the rubble, truth in the scars. It's a city-born scripture underneath the stars. Beneath the overpass, sermons spray from a can. Tagging scriptures of the ghetto, blueprints of a plan. Broken glass symphony, alleyway choir. Rhyme spark flames like electrical fire. I rhyme for the workers, the weary daily shift. For single mothers hustling, carrying the weight swift. For every boarded window and forgotten lot. We turn pain into poems at the concrete shot. Microphones heavy with the dust of the street, but the flow still clean when the rhythm complete. Every stanza is a statue, carved with precision. This is hip-hop gospel with a poet's vision. Concrete poetics, words etched in stone. Voices of the block so they never die alone. Every rhyme's a pillar, every beat's a brick. Building legacies eternal while the clock hands tick. Concrete poetics, the cipher don't fade. Stories of the struggle and the lines we've made. Rhythm in the rubble, truth in the scars. It's a city-born scripture underneath the stars. You can hear the block breathe when the snare hits. Hear the wisdom of the elders in the bass kicks. Hear the children in the echoes of the rhyme scheme. Hope hidden deep in the cracks of a pipe dream. We build with rhythm, construct with rhyme. The skyline of us is standing against time. Even when the wrecking ball trying to erase, concrete poetics still remain in place. I'm the faded chalk lines from a street ball game. I'm the preacher on the corner who don't need no fame. I'm the echo in the tunnel when the trains go past. Proof that nothing built from truth won't last. This is more than music, it's survival notes. Blueprints for the youth wearing tattered coats. It's the poetry of pavement, eternal and raw. Every rhyme a scripture, every beat a law. So when the towers crumble and the block feels gone, my verses still live like the primer is storm. Word in the sky, live low, read this down. Help you poke bids on the currents, get a style. Clock and Berettas, Olds at some stone. Working to the boss, so the nigga ran alongs. Every rival pillar, everything's a beat. Further ever since the time I got the drop, tuners lead. Clock and Berettas, the suns that won't fade. Slow moving the struggle in the lives in the stain. Travel in the bubble, truth in the scar. This is cynic punch Nietzsche, ever eat the stars. Look. Yeah. Dust on the vine, truth in the spiral. Let's dig deep, yo. Crates and memories, stories unfold. Needles on wax while the nights get cold. Life in the grooves, every scar still shows. Digging through the past to find my soul. Crates and memories, stories unfold. Needles on wax while the nights get cold. Life in the grooves, every scar still shows. Digging through the past to find my soul. I'm in the basement, crate digging for the gems. Every record, hold a piece of who I've been. Scratches on the cover like lines on my skin. Lessons in the groove from the places I've sinned. Dust clouds rise when the sleeve pulls slow. Needle drops heavy, let the lost ones know. Echoes of the break beat, ciphers in the park. Rhymes that the block when the street lights spark. Cassette tapes rewind, hiss in the air. Remind me of nights with no food to spare. But we had rhythm, the cipher was enough. Turntable spinning through the times that were rough. Crates and memories, stories unfold. Needles on wax while the nights get cold. Life in the grooves, every scar still shows. Digging through the past just to find my soul. Grandma's living room, Marvin on the stereo. Sundays felt warm with the sunlight glow. Fast forward to the corners, boombox loud. Cypher with the crew trying to stand out the crowd. Vinyl talk bases had the flip side. No skip button, just a journey inside. Reading line of notes like they letters from home. Every sample in the beat felt like flesh and bone. Now I teach my shorty how to handle the grooves. Respect the wax and the stories it proves. Cause in them crates lies a map of the past, showing who we were and the reasons we last, yeah. Crates and memories, stories unfold. Needles on wax while the nights get cold. Life in the grooves, every scar still shows. Digging through the past just to find my soul. Life in memories, stories unfold. Needles on wax while the nights get cold. Life in the grooves, every scar still shows. Digging through the past just to find my soul. Found a record last week with my pop's old name. Brought tears to my eyes, man, nothing's the same. He used to spin jazz, Coltrane at dawn. Now I play the same cut to keep the spirit on. Life is a cycle like the wax rotation. History repeats with the same vibration. Lessons from the break, wisdom from the rhyme. Time coded memories trapped in time. So I dig deeper where the lost sounds high. A crate full of ghosts and still walk beside it. When I rhyme over loops, I'm not alone. Each bar's a conversation with the seeds we sown. Every scratch, every skip, every hiss got a story. From the park jams to the kitchen table sessions, to the days of hunger, to the nights of glory. Yeah, the records never lie. Crates and memories, stories unfold. Needles on wax while the nights get cold. Life in the grooves, every scar still shows. Digging through the past just to find my soul. Crates and memories, stories unfold. Needles on wax while the nights get cold. Life in the grooves, every scar still shows. Digging through the past just to find my soul. Yeah, crackles in the needle, stories in the groove. This one's for the late nights, dusty vinyl dreams. That's right. Look, I dig crates deep, where the echoes still breathe. Golden age shadows paint the nights, I believe. Turntable spinning like time and rewind. Every pop, every scratch keeps the soul aligned. Basement vibes, posters peeling off the wall. Ciphers in the corner, spitting truth for us all. Before the algorithms, before the streams, we wrote our lives down in dusty vinyl dreams. My notebook full of lines like graffiti on trains. Bomber beats heavy while the world felt the pain. No spotlight needed, just a spark in the mic. Hip-hop in my blood and the hunger to write. Dusty vinyl dreams where the past still speaks. Rhythms in the static, truth under the beats. Spin it back slow, let the memories gleam. Life makes sense in these dusty vinyl dreams. I hear primo cuts, Dilla drums in my sleep. The ancestors of rhythm, still guiding the streets. Cracking snares, heavy kicks, melodies raw. Every record in my hand is a scripture I saw. I remember cassettes, tape shows on the low. Fast forward, rewind just to hear how it goes. My heroes were the poets with the hunger in their tone. Turn the struggle into music we could claim as our own. Now kids chase trends, but I'm chasing the feel. The soul in the sample, the hunger that's real. No platinum chain, just a pen in my schemes. I keep writing pages of dusty vinyl dreams. Dusty vinyl dreams where the past still speaks. Rhythms in the static, truth under the beats. Spin it back slow, let the memories gleam. Life makes sense in these dusty vinyl dreams. It's the smell of the crates, the hunt on a Sunday. Finding loops that could paint the struggle in one way. Jazz horns crying, soul singers bleed. Break beats stitched tight to the words that I need. I light a candle up, let the smoke curl thin. Thinking back to the ciphers where the story begins. A voice in the darkness, a dream in the night. Still alive every time that I'm gripping the mic. So when the dust settles and the records decay, I still breathe life in the beats every day. Legacy's eternal when it lives in your schemes. That's the power inside these dusty vinyl dreams. Dusty vinyl dreams where the past still speaks. Rhythms in the static, truth under the beats. Spin it back slow, let the memories gleam. Life makes sense in these dusty vinyl dreams. Dusty vinyl dreams. Yeah. Yeah. Crates crack open, dust in the air, echoes from the basement, stories right there. Spin that reel, let the needle embrace it. This is soul from below. Echoes from the basement, yeah, echoes from the basement. Boom in the Bap where the rhymes come roll and the vinyl's all cracked. Voices in the shadows, but the truth is adjacent. History speaking, echoes from the basement. I was raised on the thump of a snare that was jagged. Kick drum rugged, vinyl sleeves always tatted. Posters on the wall, big L, Nas and Kane. Learn the language of survival through a scratch in a flame. Basement like flicker, wires in the ceiling. Every rhyme I wrote was a prayer for healing. No fame, just a tape deck and radio static. Dreams scribbled on a pad, rhythm automatic. The mic smelled of rust, but it carried my pain. My hunger on a beat like graffiti on trains. Blueprint of the struggle, carved in my cadence. Listen real close. Echoes from the basement, echoes from the basement. Boom in the Bap where the rhymes come raw and the finals all cracked. Voices in the shadows, but the truth is adjacent. History is speaking, echoes from the basement. Seen kings fall down, pawns rise to the crown. The street made philosophers that never be found. Every cipher was a classroom, every rhyme was a test. If your verse had no spirit, you'd be feeling the rest. OG told me, son, keep your pen like a weapon. Write it for the ones who ain't here to keep stepping. Basement was a temple, records all sacred. The sermon was the sample, the choir was faded. Dust on the grooves, but the sound's still alive. Like ancestors whispering, keeping hope in the vibe. Generations in the kick drum, lessons in the placement. Wisdom in the scratches. Echoes from the basement, echoes from the basement. Boom in the Bap where the rhymes come raw and the finals all cracked. Voices in the shadows, but the truth is adjacent. History is speaking, echoes from the basement. Now the glow's a little brighter, but the roots never change. Still chasing every echo like the ghosts of a name. Studio upstairs, but the basement's my shrine, where the past shakes hands with the present in time. Every line that I drop, feel the timber and dust, like a message from the elder saying, build what you must. I don't rap for the charts, I don't rap for placement. I rap for the echoes that rose from the basement. Let the kick hit heavy, let the standard cut sharp. This is bloodline music, every bar from the heart. If the world fades out and the silence is vacant, the beat still speaks. Echoes from the basement, echoes from the basement. Truth never dies, you can hear it in the rhythm, see it deep in the eyes. Long as vinyl keeps spinning, the culture stays ancient, forever will remember. Echoes from the basement. Echoes from the basement. Echoes from the basement. Yo, the wall's been taught. Every tag is a sermon, every color's a prayer. This is scripture on concrete. Feel me? Graffiti scriptures, Written on the city skin, every stroke's a story where the struggle began. Paint drips holy, the message stay divine. Art on a brick wall, truth in every line. Late night burners when the street lights glow. Train y'all sermons, let the aerosol flow. From the tunnels to the rooftops, visions get born. Sacred hieroglyphics where the concrete's torn. This ain't vandalism, nah, this is revelation. Colors paint the pain, hope and dedication. Every outline bold, every feeling deep. Prayers on the pavement where the restless sleep. Police chase echoes but the faith don't fade. We baptize the block with the art we made. Word to the prophets with the cans in their grip. Preaching revolution through the drips that drip. Graffiti scriptures written on the city skin. Every stroke's a story where the struggle began. Paint drips holy, the message stay divine. All on the brick wall, truth in every line. Letters like psalms when the stylus bends. Every curve's a parable, the message ascends. Fat cap halos, wild style choirs, tagging on the heavens with a spark of fire. This is gospel and Krylon, verses is spray. Concrete commandments for the youth who pray. For freedom, for love, for a voice to be heard. Every mural's a chapter, every tag is a word. Subway scriptures on the iron hymnal. Pages of the block where the ink stayed criminal, but the art eternal, the spirit stayed free. Sacred scriptures of the city, written graffiti. Graffiti scriptures written on the city skin. Every stroke's a story where the struggle began. Paint drips holy, the message stay divine. All on the brick wall, truth in every line. Walls don't talk, but the paint still speaks. Stories of the lost, of the strong, of the weak. From the alley to the train, from the block to the bridge. These scriptures live forever on the city's ribs. Scribes of the night with a halo of fumes. Angels with a spray can, prophets of the gloom. When the system won't listen, we write in the skies. Testaments of struggle underneath the skies. Every burn is a sermon, every thought's a prayer. Every tag's a hymn for the ones who ain't there. From the old school crews to the kings of the day, we pass down the scripture in a colorful way. Graffiti scriptures written on the city skin. Every stroke's a story where the struggle began. Paint drips holy, the message stay divine. All on the brick wall, truth in every line. Graffiti scriptures, voices in the night, truth in the shadows where the neon lights paint what they hide, write what they fear. The scriptures of the people stay crystal clear. Yo, the walls remember what the world forget. Every color's a prayer, every line's a breath. This is eternal. Graffiti scriptures. Yeah. Mic check 1, 2, what is this? The ritual begins when the real heads listen. Step into the circle, feel the vinyl crackle. Boom bap rhythm, let the spirits unwrap. I treat the mic like scripture, open to the page. Ink bleeds wisdom, every bar sets the stage. Basement confessions with the echoes in the wall. Graffiti on the soul, writing truth in the hall. No gimmicks, no glitter, just rhythm and grit. Every syllable I spit got the heartbeat in it. Old soul patterns with the drums locked tight. From dusk till dawn, I keep the cipher alive at night. Analog devotion when the heads all nod. The crowd levitate when the verse hits hard. Vinyl scratches, summon spirits from the past. This ritual eternal, every rhyme gon' last. Mic check ritual, sacred and original. Boom bap spiritual, keeping it lyrical. From the underground temple to the rooftop sermon. The beat keeps turning, the truth keeps burning. Mic check ritual, voices in the interval. Every bar critical, essence stays pivotal. No matter where I roam, the essence never gone. Boom boom bap forever, it's the code we live on. I break bread with the legends, ghosts of the crates. They whisper through the samples when the needle rotates. DJ cut sharp like a priest with a blade. And I offer up my verses in the booth like a stage. No choir, just a kick and snare a line. That 4/4 prayer, put the spirit in the rhyme. Every line confession, every verse redemption. Truth in the rhythm, no fraud, no pretension. Heads bob steady like a monk in trance. When the hi-hats tick, it's the sacred dance. Mic check ritual, sacred and original. Boom bap spiritual, keeping it lyrical. From the underground temple to the rooftop sermon. The beat keeps turning, the truth keeps burning. Mic check ritual, voices in the interval. Every bar critical, essence stays pivotal. No matter where I roam, the essence never gone. Boom bap forever, it's the code we live on. Hands up, palms out, feel the energy shift. This is more than just a song, it's a cultural gift. Every breath on the mic like smoke in the air. It's a ritual, a rhythm we declare, we repair. Gather round the circle, last candle lit. lit. I channel ancestors through the words I spit. Drums beat tribal, language universal. Hip-hop revival, every line is versatile. From the block to the temple, the basement, the stage. This ritual immortal, it'll never decay. Respect to the pioneers who laid this ground. We echo their spirit every time the sound. So I stand with the mic like a torch in hand. Illuminate the dark, let the people understand. This ritual ain't for sale, it's soul, it's breath. It's the boom bap rhythm, it's life, not death. Mic check one, mic check two. This ritual alive every time I come through. Boom bap, heartbeat, eternal and official. Forever we perform this life.
Shadows on the pavement, city never sleeping. Stories in the concrete, secrets that is keeping. Steps echo heavy where the lonely hearts are bleeding. Searching for the light, but the night just deepen.
I walk alone where the street lights flicker. Dreams dissolve quicker than a cheap old liquor. Posters on the walls, faces long forgotten. Another name sprayed where the bricks turn rotten. Sirens sing lullabies, lulling the youth. Mothers pray hard, but they know the truth. Paper bags filled with the last of the hope. Caught in the system that's tighten the rope. These avenues remember what the world won't say. Every crack in the sidewalks like a resume. Stamped with survival, written in the grime. Every faded footprint still frozen in time.
Shadows on the pavement, city never sleeping. Stories in the concrete, secrets that is keeping. Steps echo heavy where the lonely hearts are bleeding. Searching for the light, but the night just deepens.
Graffiti scriptures, prophets with a spray can. Preach a revolution on the walls where they stand. Cardboard stages for the dancers and the dreamers. Beats from a speaker cutting sharp like a cleaver. 9 to 5ers pass by, heads down, no glance. While the corner hustles gamble hope on chance. Police lights flash like a violent reminder of cages designed just to keep man blind. Still the rhythm of the city keep banging in my chest. Every setback a test, every scar's a vest. Protecting my soul in the war for tomorrow. Shadows on the pavement trace joy and sorrow.
Shadows on the pavement, city never sleeping. Stories in the concrete, secrets that is keeping. Steps echo heavy where the lonely hearts are bleeding. Searching for the light, but the night just deepens.
Street lights hum like a hymn of survival. Pages of pain in the book of the rival. If you listen close, you can hear the confession of every broken spirit still fighting oppression. See the sunrise paint, hope on the bricks, but the scars don't fade, they just learn new tricks. Children play ball with a gunshots ring. Still a mother holds her breath when the church bells sing. Dreams stitched tight in the fabric of the block. You can't tell time on a handless clock, but the rhythm of the people is a pulse that remains. Even if the system only offers us change. So I rhyme for the voices that got lost in the static. For the youth with a vision and a pen so emphatic. Made a pavement remember every step that we take. Cause shadows don't die, they just bend, they reshape.
Shadows on the pavement, city never sleeping. Stories in the concrete, secrets that is keeping. Steps echo heavy where the lonely hearts are beating. Searching for the light, but the night just deepens. Shadows on the pavement, city never sleeping. Stories in the concrete, secrets that is keeping. Steps echo heavy where the lonely hearts are bleeding. Searching for the light, but the night just deepens. Shadows on the pavement. Yeah, shadows on the pavement.